Hey there, this is Shecky. This is my first YouTube video. This video will be kind of a video response to a video by nutnfacy. I don't really like the term video response because I'm not responding to anything. I don't disagree with anything really he said, and you'll kind of see that as I go along. But it's more just kind of to use one of nutnfacy's phrase, data point along the way to kind of help you make a purchasing decision, especially as we get kind of close to the holidays. I am a very, very big fan of nutnfacy, the nutnfacy project. I think it's great, and as I'll demonstrate here real quick, I take a lot of what he says to heart. The first example of that is this guy right here. This is the Bird Cara Lightweight. Very nice knife, especially for the size and weight, and the price can't be beat. It is definitely not a perfect knife. I do have some knocks on it, but I will do that kind of separately. I just wanted to show that I purchased this on the recommendation of Mr. nutnfacy. I also purchased this knife. This is a SOG Flash 2. This is the larger flash. Again, an excellent knife. This is actually my first assisted opening. Really like it a lot. Again, not perfect, but an excellent knife. I do carry this one quite often. However, it is not my most common knife to carry, and that's kind of where I'm headed, and that is to this knife. This is the Benchmade 940 Osborne Axis. This is, in all reality, the best knife I've ever owned. It is incredibly fast, excellent blade steel, and just a lot of fun to carry, a lot of fun to use. It works excellent for EDC, has really nice belly on it. It is kind of difficult to sharpen. I'll generally just hone the steel 4 or 5 times, and then I'll take it to my sharpener to have him take care of that for me, because S30V is not the easiest thing in the world to sharpen. This is kind of a dark green. I don't know if you can tell that. It's a dark green, really nice color, really good feel to the scales, which I believe are aluminum. I've seen this knife in a light blue at Cabela's in a limited edition. That's actually a $300 knife. It comes with Benchmade's little killer pen, but you're going to have a hard time convincing me to spend $300 when on blue scales when I got this one for about $120. Just an excellent knife, very well weighted. When you deploy it, feels great in the hand, makes a great solid lockup. I have done a little bit of practice with the Axis lock deployment, and that's primarily because it's getting cold and I'm going to be wearing gloves more, and that's a much easier deployment when you're wearing gloves than trying to find that little thumb stud, unless you have some really great gloves that fit perfect or some custom made ones. When you do have it in hand, the lower thumb groove works finger groove works really well to lock in the knife when you're doing cutting tasks and such. I've never used it in a defensive manner, so I can't speak to that, although I feel like it would work just fine that way, especially with the reinforced tip that the reverse Tanto gives you, and just how incredibly sharp this blade is. This is also my first Axis lock knife, and I am absolutely sold. I think this is probably, just based on simple physics, an excellent lock, and it works spectacular. The way when it's disengaged, the knife pretty much just free floats there. It's just and so it makes for very quick deployment. I like the clip. I think it's an excellent clip, darkened, blackened, and I think all around, both in Nut and Fancy's two kinds of cool. I think it works both very well, and I wouldn't have said that too long ago about $100 plus knife. But this is definitely the best knife I've ever owned, and if you come across it, I would suggest you purchasing it. I'm kind of curious as to whether it's going to come out in other colors in standard release rather than the limited edition. If it does, I'll probably pick up a few more, but I'm not really interested in spending a whole lot more on limited edition, just because I think it's kind of getting too close to some other things that I'd like to purchase. So there's my first video. I will be posting some other videos about the two knives that you saw, as well as a multi-tool video. So I hope to help you guys any way I can. Any questions, feel free to shoot me a comment, and I'd be glad to answer it. But thank you very much, and hope you enjoyed the video.